Like any video blog that I have done, I will always include things that I learn about myself as well as the environment. This one is dedicated to my time in New Zealand as well as in Australia. One of the main things that I learned on this adventure was that there are so many amazing organizations and individuals that are out there that want to help make a difference for the world. And it was very inspiring, and it really helped my heart know that there is always good in the world. And I wanted to share with you a few experiences that I got to do while on this trip. So this is going to be a very unique video blog because I am including some music in it. And I wanted to include music in it because this is just going to be a compilation of all the wildlife that I saw while on this trip. So while I was ziplining in New Zealand, Sydney, Australia, volunteering at the Wildlife Sanctuary, or in Perth, Australia, with my family, going on so many different tours, it was just amazing to see that there were so many organizations that really just model the idea that we can all live together. All living things can live together and prosper together as long as we respect each other's spaces and respect each other's ways of communication. And it was absolutely wonderful to just be around that and just be part of it and know that whatever ticket that I bought or whatever money that my family or I spent on any tours or anything, I knew that it was going to the right place. I knew that it was going to not only, my experience, but also the experience of future generations and the preservation of the land for future generations. And it made my heart so very happy. The most important thing that I learned is that you need to just give animals space and respect them and just vibrate love, and they're going to do the exact same back. And I hope you enjoyed it.
Who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. If I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but it never really matters. I will always feel the same. More singing? And it's a rainbow. Look, they're making rainbows. Make more rainbows.
So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I want to share with you 2 writing journal pages. Now, this first one I did in New Zealand, and it is a Maori prayer. It's called Na taku mangai au I afi I negara ko. And basically, the rough translation is, from my mouth, I am bound to the trees. And this is me. Basically, I can't draw humans, I draw stick figures. So this is me doing the tree pose. And there's lots of different roots coming out of my green heart. And obviously the Lorax is here, and he is also praying and looking above, because as long as we look up at the trees and look up at the sky, then we are connected to the world. This next writing journal page is dedicated to my Uncle Gordon. He's technically my dad's cousin's husband, but whatever, he's family. Family is family, and this next page is actually dedicated to him and his deceased wife. My Aunt Betty advocated for women's rights before it was cool, and I just want to thank her, because she's one of the people who paved the way for women like me to be where I am today. And her husband, Uncle Gordon, advocated for the rights of the people of East Timor and for their freedoms. And it's just wonderful to, hear his stories and hear his history, as well as know that advocating for the right thing actually runs in the family. So something that he said to me before I left Perth really stuck with me, and so I made it into a journal page. And he said, "Never underestimate the power of one person." And that really just speaks volumes to who he is as a person, and why he said it to me, because it really helps inspire me to just keep going on and keep advocating for the right thing. And I have obviously a rainbow, because I saw lots of rainbows all around Perth. And then Dexter, my man Dexter, is right here, right next to me. And then here is my dedication to one of my favorite Dr. Seuss stories, Horton Hears a Who. And Horton always said, a person's a person, and no matter how small. And so thank you, Uncle Gordon, and thank you to my cousin Craig and Dorothy and everybody in Australia and New Zealand who helped me just be a better person and advocate for the right things and advocate for the environment more.